In the quiet suburb of Meadowbrook, 23-year-old Alex found himself at a crossroads. Fresh out of college with a degree in marketing, he was struggling to find a job that resonated with his ideals. The consumerism and superficial values of modern society left him disillusioned. Frustrated and directionless, he turned to the only person who had always provided him with wisdom and guidance, his grandfather, Professor Thomas Bennett. Professor Bennett, a retired philosophy professor, had always been a Stoic figure in Alex's life. His calm demeanor and unwavering principles were a source of fascination for Alex. One evening, during a particularly disheartening job search, Alex decided to visit his grandfather. As they sat in the cozy study, surrounded by shelves of books, Alex poured out his frustrations. "Grandpa, I just don't understand what it means to be a real man in today's world," Alex confessed. "Everything feels so hollow." Thomas smiled gently, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Alex, perhaps you're searching in the wrong places. Let me show you something." He led Alex to a dusty bookshelf and pulled out a weathered volume titled Discourses of Epictetus. Epictetus was a Stoic philosopher, Thomas explained. He believed that true strength and virtue come from within. Maybe his teachings can offer you some clarity. Intrigued, Alex began reading the book. He was particularly struck by the concept of the inner citadel, the idea that one's true strength lies in maintaining inner virtue and resilience, regardless of external circumstances. Inspired, he decided to apply these teachings to his life. The first test came soon enough. Alex received a job offer from a high-paying marketing firm, but the role required promoting products he didn't believe in. Remembering Epictetus' teachings on integrity, he declined the offer, opting instead for a lower-paying job at a non-profit organization that aligned with his values. It wasn't an easy decision, but it felt right. At the non-profit, Alex faced numerous challenges. The workload was heavy, and the resources were limited. There were days when he questioned his choice, but he kept returning to Epictetus' teachings on accepting circumstances and focusing on what was within his control. He worked diligently, focusing on the impact he could make, however small. One day, the organization faced a major crisis. Funding cuts threatened to shut down several programs. The team was despondent, but Alex remembered Epictetus' advice: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." He organized a crowdfunding campaign, leveraging his marketing skills and rallying community support. The response was overwhelming, and the funds raised exceeded their goal. As months passed, Alex's dedication and integrity began to shine. He was promoted to a leadership position, where he could influence the organization's direction more significantly. He continued to face challenges, but he approached them with a calm and resolute mindset, always guided by the Stoic principles he had learned. One evening, Alex returned to his grandfather's study. "Grandpa, I think I'm starting to understand what it means to be a real man," he said. "It's not about following societal expectations or chasing material success. It's about living with integrity, resilience, and purpose." Thomas beamed with pride. "I'm glad to hear that, Alex. Epictetus would be proud too. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. Keep striving to be the best version of yourself." Alex nodded, feeling a deep sense of gratitude. He realized that his grandfather had given him more than just philosophical knowledge. He had passed down a legacy of wisdom and virtue. Armed with these teachings, Alex was determined to navigate the complexities of adulthood with grace and dignity, embodying the true essence of what it meant to be a real man. And so, in the quiet suburb of Meadowbrook, the legacy of Epictetus lived on, inspiring a young man to lead a life of purpose, guided by the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy.